Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Cam, and I'm back with another reaction video. How you guys feeling? How you guys doing? How you guys day going? Comment down below. Let me know how you guys are feeling. Today we're reacting to teacher who was shot by a 6-year-old student gets awarded $10 million by a jury. First and foremost, I'm saying, how does a 6-year-old get access to a gun? I'm saying, now, this title don't give the situation to its full entirety of what happened, but a 6-year-old with a gun, that's insane to me, man. That's insane to me. Shit is going left all over the world, man. Kid, 6 years old, but that's like elementary kid. You know what I'm saying, with a gun. He ain't flipped when he shot that shit. Damn, bro. Well, I'm glad she alive, man. Cause you know, bullets ain't got no limits, bro. They hit you, you could die in a moment, die 2 days later, go into a coma and be brain dead. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm glad she's alive, but to hear that 6-year-old shot a teacher, it's pretty wild. Not gonna lie to you. Before we get into this video, if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe to the like button, turn on post notifications to get notified every time I post a new video. Also, if you guys have any videos that you'd like for me to react to, my social media sites in the description below, feel free to send them in and I react to them. With that being said, let's get right into this video.
The verdict is in.
We, the jury, on the issues joined, find in favor of the plaintiff, Abigail Zwerner, and assess her damages at $10 million.
Teacher Abby Zwerner sued the former assistant principal at her school, Ebony Parker, claiming that she failed to act after 4 people told her a student had brought a gun to school. The jurors, 4 women and 3 men, deliberated for more than 5 hours before finding for the teacher. As her lawyers spoke outside court, Zwerner looked on with her mother and twin sister.
It has been an emotional roller coaster for her in this situation. She had many friends and supporters, family members behind her sitting in that courtroom.
I spoke to Zwerner's lawyers, Diane Toscano and Jeffrey Bright.
Can you tell me what Abby's reaction was to the verdict?
I know Abby was feeling a lot of emotions when the verdict was read. This has been a long time coming. You know, this has been almost 3 years that she's been waiting to be in court and to have her story told.
How long?
So lots of emotion. You know, this has been almost 3 years that she's been waiting to be in court and to have her story told. So lots of emotions today.
She got with her family in a room after the verdict, so we were all very, very pleased to watch all the tears of joy, which is really what it was.
Zwerner testified last week about being shot.
I thought I was dying. My next memory is I see 2 coworkers around me and I process that I'm hurt and they're putting pressure on where I'm hurt.
The bullet passed.
Oh, wait.
On where I'm hurt.
The bullet passed through Abby's hand and lodged in her chest, where it remains to this day. Attorneys for the assistant principal said no one could have foreseen that a 6-year-old would bring a firearm to school.
Will she?
Like that's true. You know what I'm saying? Like, to predict that a child, like I'm shocked. You know what I'm saying? To hear like a kid that small of that age was able to get access to a gun and bring it to school. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty wild. You know what I'm saying? And then not only that, it's like I always say in these cases, like I don't understand how attorneys try to stand up and try to justify someone's negligence on someone's choice of not being or doing their job or not being responsible or choosing to not care about the situation to its full extent. You know what I'm saying? It says in the beginning of the video that people was telling her that the kid had a gun. If niggas is telling you a kid got a gun, why you ain't gonna do nothing about that? You know what I'm saying? That shit is like, you all deserve to get sued. You know what I'm saying? Like you act for that. Like that's crazy. You could not take it serious all you want, but it's a threat being made, and you especially see the way that the shit's going in the world where you don't know who got a gun, who's willing to do what, who's gonna do what. But you chose to ignore it. So, hey, get your ass sued for everything you got. Because I know for a fact, ain't no teacher got no $10 million. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no teacher got no $10 million. They don't make that shit in a lifetime. You know what I mean? $10 million is crazy.
Again?
No, she said she's not going to teach again.
Will she ever teach again?
No, she said
would bring a firearm to school.
Will she ever teach again?
No, she said she's not going to teach again.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. I won't teach either, man. I'm saying that job will be done, deal, situated. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you're a teacher. I don't think there's not one person in the world that would thought a teacher would get shot by a student. Now, there's shootings, you know what I'm saying, that happen, school shootings and shit. But it mainly be towards other kids. It never be teachers. You know what I mean? So when you hear like teachers get shot, it's like, damn, what was the teacher doing? Then not only that, every like semi-grown teenagers, adults and shit come back for revenge. This is a 6-year-old kid. 6 years old. Something gotta be going in that goddamn household for a 6-year-old to get access to a gun and bring it to school. That shit is absolutely insane. But this goes to show, you know what I'm saying, that a lot of people get their jobs and don't really care about them. You know what I'm saying? They got them. They're gonna do what they want to do. They ain't gonna take it serious. They're not gonna do it to their full, to, you know, what they're supposed to be doing it as. They're just in it for the money. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad that situations like this have to happen or occur for, you know, people to pay attention to that. Everybody in a career choice, their job choice, and anything of the sort, because they love it. Some people are really in it for the money, and situations like this, really, you know, prove that. She deserved to get whatever she got. You understand what I'm saying? That you're a principal. You're a principal. They gave you the awareness that this kid had a gun, and you chose to ignore it. What for? I don't know. Thought it was a joke? Still, you should have did your job. But I'm glad she's okay. She's gonna get a pretty penny from it. You understand what I'm saying? So, I mean, I know it sucks because at the end of the day, she got a bullet in her, and I'm sure nobody want to get shot at. You know what I'm saying? Me, at one point, I wanted to get, not that I want to get shot, but just to feel the pain. You know what I'm saying? You see all this shit happening in the world, and it's like, sounds crazy, but it just, I don't know. Certain shit just want to, I don't want to experience it, but it's like, what does it feel like? The only way you're gonna know what it feel like is if you get shot. So, and I don't want to get shot, but it is, you know, something stupid. But again, nobody wants to get shot at. Nobody wants to get shot. So, you know, I know for a fact that she's going to be traumatized for the rest of her life. And again, as a teacher, who wants to, you know, whoever predict that this kid came to school with a gun and shot at her. But it was the principal's job to prevent that, and she chose not to. So, whatever happens to her, lose her license, lose her career, it's all up to you, my dear, because at the end of the day, they informed you, you chose to ignore it. That's your fault. A question that I have, right? And I'm sure everybody has to ask the same thing. Who gets charged in this? I'm saying, who's responsible for this? Do the parents get charged? I never heard anybody 6 years old shoot somebody. What's the charges here? I'm saying, what's the charges? Who's responsible? What's going on with this, man? I'm saying, because I never heard no 6-year-old shoot somebody. And I know they probably gonna pull the, oh, he's innocent. He wasn't know what he's doing. But somebody gotta be responsible for this. Now, teacher got a good payday. You know what I'm saying? No doubt about it. But she traumatized, PTSD. I'm sure the kids in the classroom that seen this shit traumatized as well. So who's responsible for this shit? That's what I want to know. Again, stop applying for jobs. Stop taking on these careers if you're not fully, you know, care about them or care about others, your peers, your peers. You're in a role where you're a higher up, you're assistant principal, so you have a lot of responsibility on your hands. But that didn't mean to just ignore the fact that somebody told you that this kid had a gun in school, especially with people warning you and letting you know about it. A lot had to be, like I said before, a lot had to be going on in his household for a kid that young to get access to a gun, bring it to school, and fire the teacher. They don't say if it was purposely or if it was by accident, but still, a 6-year-old should never had access to a gun or even been able to bring a gun to school. But it happened, and unfortunately, these are the outcomes. So I'm glad teachers alive, and whatever to that principal happens. Do your job correctly or pay the price for not doing it right. And that's that. That's the end of the video. We should like, comment, subscribe, what you guys think in the comment section below. You guys let me for this video, and until next time, I'll see y'all.